every win is different. I mean, sometimes offense plays really well, puts up a bunch of points, and sometimes the defense plays really well and doesn't allow the other team points, and we just have to stay on the field and outscore the opponent, obviously.
What's it mean now as number one seed in the NFC? You kind of control your own destiny in terms of the possible number one seed.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean a whole lot right now. Everybody's talking about how we have the outright number one seed, but you know, there's a lot of football left to play. A lot of things can change in the next 4 weeks, so we just have to keep controlling what we can control and taking it 1 week at a time.
How big of a deal is home field advantage to you guys in the playoffs?
I mean, I would assume it's big. I don't know. I've never experienced it, so. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's something that we're striving for. We know from other teams that that's been important, and like I said, we're just going to keep taking it one game at a time, because if we look too far ahead and say, hey, we really want that number one seed or this or that, you know, we might lose focus on the little things. So just kind of try to keep doing what we've been doing and just taking it 1 week at a time.
If I can look too far ahead for a second, like the idea of
you guys love this, looking far ahead.
But the idea of having home field advantage through the Super Bowl, like, is that, I mean, when I don't know how much that crosses your mind, but just the idea of that, what would that be like?
Yeah, I mean, the idea is great, but like I said before, I mean, 4 games left. So much can change in 4 games, and there's just there's a lot of football to play, and this is the most important time of the year. You know, teams that go far in the playoffs, they win games in December, and we've talked about that a long time, and you know, this game starts that kind of that road to you know, being successful.
Adam, you guys scored the go-ahead touchdown early in the fourth quarter, and then the defense came right back with 3 and out. If you remember watching that drive or from the sideline, sort of what was your impression of how they kind of responded?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we talk a lot about complementary football. So you know, there was a punt that we pinned them deep, and it was the 2-yard line, and then the defense got a 3 and out. We got the ball at the 50-yard line, went down and scored. And then, like you said, then the defense went again and went 3 and out or something like that. And that's huge for us. That's what we talk about in the off season. Those are the things that you know, help you win games, and we're gonna have to continue to do that and kind of help out each other out, whether it be special teams, offense, defense, and kind of just all working together.
Late in the game, you had that big catch for the first down, the head fake. Were you surprised that you were so open, just totally froze the D-back there?
I don't know if I was surprised. I mean, I just, you know, I knew it was one-on-one, and I knew I had to beat the guy, so I tried to give him my best move and try to get out as open as possible and give Case an easy throw.
How much pride do you take in stuff like that versus, obviously, a touchdown's huge, but to do the little things like that?
Honestly, I just take it one play at a time and try to win my individual matchup, and whether the ball is coming to me or not, I'm going to try to win on that play, and that's really all you can do is control what you can control and get everything you got on every play and let everything else kind of just fall into place.
The success you guys have had in the red zone, when you talk about emphasizing that, what does emphasizing mean? What does that mean, emphasizing it?
Well, we've spent a lot of time on it in the offseason. OTAs, we spent a lot of time in the red zone. We spent a lot of time on 3rd downs in the red zone, and then kind of carried that to training camp and you know, throughout the season. So I guess the emphasis would be just spending more time, preparing longer on that, and knowing that's what's going to help us win games.
Is that running through like game situations, 3rd and 6 from the 12, you know, whatever, that kind of thing?
Yeah, for sure. We've done a lot of that throughout the off-season and into the season, and I think it's kind of just gave us a little confidence, and we've talked about it a lot. So we know when we get in those situations, we know that this is a big play, 3rd and 3, and we're on the 25-yard line. It's a big play, and this kind of you know, determines whether you're going to get a field goal or a touchdown. And obviously, scoring 2 touchdowns in the red zone last week or on Sunday, that was big in winning the game.
Vikings tweeted out yesterday, I think you won 5 road games in the regular season, first time since 1974. What are some of the keys in just the road success you guys have been having out late?
Honestly, I don't think it's any different winning on the road than winning at home. You gotta take care of the little things. You gotta possess the ball, keep your defense off the field, and then kind of what we were just talking about, scoring points in the red zone, scoring touchdowns in the red zone, and converting on 3rd down. So I think just keeping the same mindset, doesn't matter where we're playing or who we're playing, just the same mindset, the same preparation, and everything else kind of just fall into place.
Adam, why do you think you guys have been so successful on 3rd down?
I think there's a lot of things that go into it. I think, you know, obviously the coaches have done a really good job of scheming that area. And then I think we have a lot of guys that can make plays on that down, and Case has done a really good job of spreading the ball around, not really looking for one guy, just trying to find the open guy. and we need to continue to do that because I think that's going to be crucial moving forward. Is just continue to be versatile, being able to go to multiple guys, and not really caring who gets getting the credit or the success. Just as long as we're moving the chains, it doesn't really matter.
As the hype starts to get louder about this team, is it harder to block it out?
No, I don't think we really even notice. I think we're just we're so focused on one game at a time. Sometimes I think we forget even what our record is because we're so focused on who we're playing, who the opponent is, and it seems like every week the opponent gets tougher and tougher, and the games get bigger and bigger. So for us, we just have to continue to prepare like we have.